Today I fucked up by getting an MRI. Happened this afternoon. My back's been hurting for a while now, so my doctor sent me to GRT an MRI. I go to the place, get in the gown, and get into the MRI tube. I'm a big guy, so I'm effectively in the world's loudest coffin. So between scan passes, I feel the need to fart. Nobody else is in the room, so I let it fly. In modern MRI practice, usually a fan is placed at the end of the MRI tube, because those things can get pretty hot inside. The fan then blew the fart right back towards my face, and my diet for the last couple of days has involved mostly eggs and spiced meats. I can't move, there's a horrible fart blowing right at me, and the next scan starts. For the next few minutes, I'm forced to marinate in my own ass blast. 010, would never fart in an MRI again. Too long didn't read, Dutch ovened myself in an MRI machine. Edit, the doctor already reviewed the scans. Large left paracentral protrusion measuring approximately 14 mm transverse by 6 mm anterior posterior by 13 mm cephalocaudad. Marked impingement upon the left paracentral thecal sac and left subarticular zone. Complete effacement of the CSF and crowding of the nerve roots. Left subarticular zone narrowing. L3 L4 disc. Fuck me sideways. Edit 2, since it's come up a lot, I may as well explain, I'm changing up the way I eat, so there's less carbs and more proteins, salads, etc. It's pretty good going in, but I swear to Terry Funk there's war crimes coming out of my ass on a regular basis. I'm gonna have UN inspectors banging at my door any day now. At least it was your own brand. Sometimes that's worse. Source, am lactose intolerant. Ouch on the edit. I've got advanced arthritis in my CNT spines and it's no fun. Sorry about your back. Got an MRI and found out I had ruptured a previously herniated disc. No fun sitting in those things only to get bad news. Would lose all the strength in my legs occasionally and couldn't move them. Sometimes walking through a store I would just stop cause my legs wouldn't move. Kinda scary. Seem fine now though, stopped training for a year. Now getting back into it, pun intended, doing some lower back strengthening and feel great. Lol reminds me of my boyfriend getting his MRI after brain surgery. It was 2 days post-op and they told him if he was able to eat a full meal and get through his final MRI he was good to go home. He decides to eat a full personal pizza from the cafeteria and then heads to the MRI. He got so sick in the MRI machine he threw up everywhere. They needed to finish this MRI so he sat for 30 minutes covered in red sauce throw up. Couldn't even wash his hair or take a shower because of the stitches on top of his. I had to cut his shoulder length hair off and wipe down his head with a rag. Truly horrifying. Much like pissing into the wind, farting into the wind is rarely a good idea. Today I fucked up by laughing at my boyfriend. Formatting may be weird on mobile. This happened literally 15 minutes ago. We're on holiday at the moment, in our own country, and have been doing loads of walking. Today the rain finally caught up with us after several glorious days of sunshine. The pathways were a bit slippy. As we were walking down a slope, my boyfriend wobbled and almost fell down, which I laughed at. I quickly got my karma and a second later, I also wobbled but the world said screw you. I went on my ass right in front of a bunch of people behind us. I didn't hurt myself but I was laughing so hard I needed to take a moment to compose myself and accept that I fully deserved what I got. Too long didn't read, boyfriend nearly fell over while walking. I laughed, then fell on my ass in the same spot. I was in a walking group once and jokingly suggested we should name ourselves Screw Gravity. Guess who slipped on grass and landed with their ass in mud about 10 seconds later? I want my own country. I didn't realize I wrote it like that lol. My wife makes a career out of laughing at my misfortunes. Whatever, she enjoys it. This is wonderful. This reminds me of something that happened to me and my parents that makes us cry with laughter each time we reminisce. About 10 years ago I went on holiday with my parents to Ibiza. I know it's known as a party place, but that's just one area that sucks. The rest of the island is so very boat today I fucked up. We were on an evening walk up a dusty path to see a boat today I fucked up view over the sea, which is so clear and turquoise and delightful. We got to this boat today I fucked up view and took it in, and decided to head back for some food. Our way back down consisted of a little slope. My dad was in front, my mum in the middle and me at the back. My dad goes down the dusty slope first. He slips. He falls on his bum. Me and my mum both thought in this moment, oh god, here we go, he's going to be all grumpy because he's embarrassed. We spoke after, so that's how we knew we both thought it, and in that split second, my mother slips and falls behind him onto her ass too. Here I am at the back thinking, haha, for God's sake, my silly bloody parents, and in that split second, I too slipped and fell on my butt. We were just a sitting conga line of idiots who didn't learn from each other, laughing with tears streaming down our faces, unable to breathe properly due to laughing so hard. I had a wheezy laughing fit just typing out this story. A cherished memory of my fantastic parents I'll remember forever. They're still around. Sorry that made it sound like they were dead. They both survived the slippy slope. There are few things I am sure of in this life, but one is gravity always wins. Today I fucked up by calling the police on the delivery man. Got a text from a number this morning asking me to send on my postcode for a DHL delivery. Even though I wasn't expecting a package, I sent it on promptly. Afterward I was hit with regret and looked at the DHL site, which warned of different email and SMS scams and not to send on details. I called my country's DHL line and the automated response reiterated the same thing. I'm convinced I did a very stupid thing, but what's the worst thing someone can do with a postcode? Pretty much instantly I hear a knock at the door, and I see a black van outside and a lad in joggers and a sleeveless shirt is outside. I shit the bed, lock all the doors, and call the police, convinced this poor lad is going to rob me. I cower there for about 10 minutes until Mr. DHL leaves and the police turn up shortly after. I explain the story to them, and they're about to go and try and find the van. They think they passed it on the way down. Before he asks me just check the door to see if they left anything and who it's from. I run up and have a look. It's a genuine DHL package from my new job. I apologize to the police, and now I'm sitting here with my cats judging me. Doctor got scared of my delivery man, and called the police on him. Ha, a very 2021 thing to do, really. And your cats would have judged you no matter what. I'm a mail carrier for USPS and has this happened to me recently. I knocked, the lady asked who it was through the door, and I told her. But then I hear her double check that the door is locked, and I hear the phone beep 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 3 times as she dials 911. It's on speaker as she explains someone claiming to be a mailman is here. Ended up just leaving the notice for her because I didn't want to get all caught up in that. Did they talk about this in your training? Maybe it was a reverse robbery /s. I used to deliver pizzas years ago and same thing happened to me. Chick didn't order pizza and didn't even bother checking with her roommate if she did, which she did BTW. It was the last run of my night, so I usually call and chill so that I don't have to come back later. She decided to call the cops on me. Week later, she ordered one, and when I saw it was for her, I told her she can come pick it up herself. We'll call it even for calling the cops on me the week prior. Oh my god, why is there a guy in a Pizza Hut uniform carrying a pizza from Pizza Hut in my front yard? Oh god, oh fuck, what's happening? I'm with the cats on that one.